Hey everybody, yeah boy, what a difference a day makes. It's still warmish and humidity's up a little bit, but nothing like yesterday, that stifling, oppressive heat and humidity. We had a cool front move through, the beginning of a cool front. More of it's gonna be moving through like tonight, the rest of the day and overnight, and we're going to be having highs in the 70s again. The humidity is going to be down. It's already down greatly from what it was yesterday. But only going to be in the 70s. So anyway, I'm out today. I'm going to do one a little bit different from Samuel Adams. It's going to be a single hop beer. I think most of you are probably familiar with their Latitude 48 IPA. I've already reviewed that, but they have, once a year they come out with what they call the Latitude 48 Deconstructed. Latitude 48's brewed with 5 different hops, and so you get your sampler pack. You get 2 of the Latitude 48 and 2 each of the single hop. 2 each of one of the single hops of the 5 that they do. And today I'm going to do their number 1, the East Kent Goldings. All these hops are about the grown about the 48th latitude, so hence the name of the beer, Latitude 48. But this is brewed only with East Kent Goldings hops. It's an English hop. It's from the website. It says brewed with only East Kent Goldings hops, contributing a mellow bitterness and earthy floral and apricot notes. Anyway, 6% ABV. So let me get this in the glass. A little bit of smoke popped out. Pretty decent hits. This is nice. You know, if you're maybe a newbie or just not all that familiar with hops, it's a nice way to compare what a single individual hop tastes like, and then compare it to the regular Latitude 48 with all 5 of the hops together. I think it's a nice concept. I really do. Maybe, you know, in a way, I almost wish more brewers would kind of do this occasionally. But kudos to Sam Adams for doing this. I'm not going to do all 5 of them. I may do another one, maybe 2 more, but I'm not going to do all 5 of them. And I've still got that Sierra Nevada beer camp with 12 different beers in it, so I probably won't do all 12 of those either. You kind of be getting stuck on the same brewer for quite a while if you're doing this. But I know this is out now. It's got a notch of October, so it's good till October. So if you see the Latitude 48 Deconstructed on the shelf, yeah, I'd recommend picking it up and giving it a shot. It'll give you, like I said, it'll give you an idea of what 5 different hops blended together are like, and it'll give you then an individual taste, a couple individual tastes of each of the 5 different hops. And like I said, nice concept. So anyway, yeah, it looks like the malt base and everything is the same. The only difference is they're single hops, so it looks pretty much the same as the Latitude 48. Just a clear copper color, just a finger of a white head. Moderate amount of carbonation streaming up. Just a nice looking IPA. So let's get a nose on it. Okay, yeah, you're getting a caramel, sweet malts, little biscuity notes, and kind of a grassy, light grassy notes. I'm not really picking up the, 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 the apricot notes that they said, it's if you're familiar with the East Kent Golding, it's a fairly light grassy floral type hop. It's not you know, if you're used to the Americans with the high citric bitterness and everything, that's not what this is. This is a fairly mild hop, and you're getting a mild note. Damn, these gnats are bad. Oh, I didn't bring my vanilla spray either, but boy, these gnats are bad. But anyway, yeah, it's a mild, light aroma. Like I said, some grassy, maybe some light floral notes there. I'm not getting the apricot, but anyway, let's get a taste on it. Okay, yeah, again, you're getting those caramel, sweet malts, some light, earthy hops right there in the beginning. Light hop bite on the finish, but it's mostly bitterness rather than flavor. It's not a real strong hop for flavor. Taste is pretty similar to the aroma. The bready kind of caramel type malts mixed with the grassy hops. There might be some just slight sweet tropical fruit notes, but not very strong. The hop presence is pretty mellow. It mostly shows up as like I said, a light bitterness towards the finish, but it's not even. I'm not sure what the IBU's on this, but it's not a really bitter beer either. If you're used to those bitter American style IPAs, that's for sure. Definitely not the most flavorful of hops, but it's interesting to get to taste it by itself, not mixed in with anything else. It's got a kind of a nice creamy mouthfeel. Kind of turns a little sticky in the middle, but it's got a nice soft, dry finish, soft carbonation to it. Contributes to that creamy texture. It's fairly, like I said, fairly sweet on the palate, and then finishes with that light grassy bitterness. Like I said, not a super wild hop, but pleasant, easy drinking beer, that's for sure. So let me sit. I will sit and sip on this a while, and I'll come back in a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's only been 20 minutes or so. It hadn't been that long. I'll tell you, if you get bothered by gnats and you want to get rid of them, this stuff is great. Body Fantasies, I don't know what it is. It's some cheap knockoff cologne type thing that they sell at the local dollar store, place where I used to work actually. And it's only $1 for the little thing like that, and I'll tell you, it really works. I just spritz a little around me, and like on my shirt and stuff. There's not a gnat in the vicinity now. So whatever it is about vanilla, gnats don't like them. But anyway, like I said, this is not the most flavorful of hops. I mean, this is not one that you're going to drink and say, wow, you know, this is the best beer I've ever tasted or anything like that. But it's a nice way to sample individual hops. Again, kudos to Sam Adams for doing this. If you see them, I think they're still fairly recent. There may still be some on the shelves. Fairly reasonable price for a 12-pack, but like I said, you get 2 each of 5 different single hop beers, and 2 each of the Latitude 48 by itself. So you can taste them all individually, you can taste them blended together, and I think Sam Adams does a nice job on this. It's a decent IPA. I mean, it's more in the English style with the mild floral grassy hops. I noticed as it's warmed up, those apricot notes have come out. Well, I don't know, apricot or peach, stone fruit of some kind. It's they're sometimes kind of hard to distinguish between one or the other, but they say apricot, so yeah, that's what I'll go with. It could be peach, but anyway, just a light fruit note, but you still get those grassy, well, very light, very light grassy and floral notes, but you know, still worth a try if you like Latitude 48. You know, find out what the hops are like together. Hopheads won't go nuts over this. You know, if you like those, you know, tear your tongue off American style IPAs with the hops like that. But anyway, I'm going to give the Sam Adams #1 from their East Kent Goldings, from their Latitude 48 Deconstructed pack. I want to give it a good solid 8 out of 10. Like I said, I recommend if you're interested in knowing what the individual hops are like by themselves, that's a great idea. And again, kudos to Sam Adams for doing this, but I'm going to give it a good solid 8 out of 10. It's a pleasant, nice drinkable beer. Like I said, you won't be wowed. It's not going to knock your socks off or anything like that, but just a nice, pleasant drinkable beer with some nice grassy, floral, and like I said, now that it's warmed up, some fruity taste to it. So, but it's very light hops on this one. So, till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers. And if anybody's got any suggestions out of that, well, out of this pack, if you're familiar with it, or especially the Sierra Nevada beer camp, like I said, I'm not going to do 12 Sierra Nevada beers right in a row. So I actually picked up 2. So as I sample them, if I find something that really wows me, I will pull one out of the second 12 pack and review it. But I'm definitely not going to do all 12. But if you got something you'd like to see out of that pack, or out of that sampler pack, or out of this sampler pack, let me know before I get to them, and I'll see what I can do. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Nice, pleasant, drinkable beer. So cheers, everybody. Yeah, just nothing but good beers, hopefully.